Hello, welcome to this segment of AKT Celebrity Reads. I'm your host, Alexis K. Tyler. I'm sorry I'm late. I am so exhausted. Ever since I spoke to you a couple nights ago and did the live, I haven't rested. I have been so exhausted. I'm tired as hell, but I've been working on a Nipsey reading. I'm not finished with it. However, he wanted me to come back since the anniversary a couple of days ago. He's been so upset and so agitated. Thank you. I love the hearts. That he's been speaking to me, and I've been constantly talking to him since since the last live. So I'm tired, y'all. I had to pull myself together to do the live. Thank you for loving me and supporting me. Hi Mark, hi Alvin, hi Trish, hi Candy Rain. Y'all so messy. Elf Boogie. Y'all like my outfit? I love this one. Let me see. Can I? You see how pretty that is? Let me see. I don't know if I can move my chair. I love this. Let me see. I think it's a jumpsuit. Isn't it pretty? Let's see if I can turn. Let you see that. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that? Let me see. Can you see? You see how pretty that is? It's like the, you know, I love the showgirl shit. So yeah, I love it. See it? Yeah. Okay. I was hoping you all liked it as much as I like it. It doesn't look like what I thought it would look like. I thought it would look more see-through. But when I got it, it's kind of like a rose. Like a soft rose. Oh, thank you. You like it? Crippin' and drippin' in this bitch. Peace up, A-Town down. ATL, the dirty south meets LA. The king of LA. Crippin' and drippin'. King Nip. Queen drippin' this bitch. I'm literally, I slept today and I still feel like I have not slept. I am so drained, but you all, I had to share this with you. Somebody told me, thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, Pamela. I love the hearts. Thank you. Tell me, I don't know if this is true. Somebody told me that Imani's mother, thank you, Shantae, made her take down the post where she said she was outside, and that's not the first time her mother made her wait outside, said she cleaned up. She was cleaning up. That's right, 10 toes down to Valley. Never bend, never bow, never break, never crack, never fucking fold. No matter what. They said the baby took it down and retracted what she said. Hey, Janky. It's not a dressed one, but thank you. It's a jumper. Can't you tell? See, it's a jumper. I love jumpsuits. A lot of people think, they'll say, I love the dress. I'm like, that's not a dress, that's a jumpsuit. I love the jumpsuits. But anyway, thank you, Devon. I wonder, is this true? I don't have the full reading on her because Nipsey took me in another direction. Remember I told you, he said, don't R.I.P. him. He's never going to R.I.P. until he gets justice. Thank you, Janky, for what was done to him and all of the people that are involved. I'm trying to see, what is that? Oh my God, that's light. There's not. Okay, that's light. I thought was something there. Looking, there's nothing there. That's light. Okay. He's very angry about what was done to him, and he wants justice for what was done to him, and the people that violated him. And he's very upset about his daughter and what was done to his daughter. That's his favorite girl, his special girl. And you know what? I can understand why that baby is going through so many changes. She's extremely angry. She's extremely hurt. She feels very isolated, very lost, very alone, very confused. And she said that live of, man, he had me hot. Oh, Emani, yes. She really needs a lot of love and support right now. She doesn't feel like she's loved and understood. She feels like she's very misunderstood. And she doesn't have people around to love her and support her. All these adults are in their own world, thinking about money and thinking about what they want out of this situation. And she's being put to the side and fussed at, and I feel that she feels fussed at, humiliated, and ridiculed. She doesn't feel like she's understood, and like some of the adults around her don't have a lot of patience for her, or feel like, I don't know, she's smart-mouthed, or she doesn't do what they say, or she's not compromising or going along with whatever their program, or she has an attitude, or she's stubborn or difficult to deal with. These are some of the things I've been hearing in the spirit they're saying about her. And I understand how she feels because I've been there. And then I looked at some of her videos where she's role-playing or dancing. That baby, she's just a baby. I think she just turned 11. Hey, Stephanie, thank you. She doesn't know. She's just a child in many ways. She doesn't know how to process this. She doesn't have the answer. She's a baby. She needs people to help walk her through this. She feels very lost. Also, Alvin, I look like a great-grandmother. Oh, but you never met her. She could sense and read people's true intentions. You've got to, Alvin. Since she was your great-grandmother, I'm sure you have that ability too. You have to imagine being with your father all your life, 10 years, and that's like your best friend, and that's the first man in your life, and that man idolizes, worships, and loves you, and then he's struck down and taken away from you. Hey, Grenda. And there's nobody here to replace him or love you just as much. But yet her father is with her all the time. He's been so angry being here talking, and he's so hurt about what she's going through. He knew this is what would happen. See, that's why he stayed close to the mama, kept sticking dick in the mama, giving the mama money, paying the mama bill, because the mama would hold shit over his head that she knew from the past, threatening to get him in trouble, threatening to blackmail him, threatening to ruin his life if he didn't keep coming around, giving her money and manipulating and control him, like he said in that new song he released. Yeah, how it feel to fuck a skin, so you like fucking a skinny nigga. Stick dick all in your guts. Talk to you like a slut while I got my finger in your butt. See what I'm saying? He's dicking bitches down. Get them strung out and fucked up in the head. She didn't want to split the dick, share the dick. So she do shit with him, fuck bitches with him, thinking they're going to keep the nigga to herself, control the nigga. I told y'all that's why I don't talk. I see a skinny nigga try to talk and I turn my goddamn head. Because the nigga ain't finna have me out here like Nip. Got these bitches out here drunk and hollering, popping molly and snort powder. At that man grave or over there in that house, putting that girl outside, talking about mama sweeping up the kitchen, and mama in there snorting that pee, and got them prescription pill bottle all up on the dresser and shit. I told y'all she like nut in her butt, ball in her jaw, and that powder in her nose. I told y'all last year. Hey, Lawrence, good to see you. Tried to tell you. And one of the main things I could tell Emani, when she talked to her mama, from now on, she don't need to get too close to when her mama open her mouth talking. She need to spray that Lysol can in her mouth. She need to be spraying her mama up and down and spraying that can in her mouth while her mama talking. Because I don't know if her mama got that goddamn Rona. I believe the mama got some because I see down in her lung and down on one side of it and down in her mouth. On her dick and her breath or what, but see, everything happened for a goddamn reason. But while her mama talks, she need to do that spread right there, put a barrier up while her mama talking. Cause see, she got some. See, Nipsey is real upset about this shit. And the mama better watch herself. For doing that little girl like that, she gonna pay for that damn shit. Cause he was out there, why he stayed so close to the mama. And y'all thought she was in love with Tanisha. He loved her, but he wasn't in love with her. Cause he knew he had his hand in the lion mouth. He had to ease, he couldn't really ease his hand out the lion mouth. So he had to stick dick up in it. Had to stick dick in the lion mouth, stick dick in the lion ass. Cause he know if he would have withhold the dick and stopped coming around and stopped giving her money, knowing she got a habit, she was going to withhold the child or put the child outside then, cuss him out then, drop the child at the goddamn marathon, really act up about that goddamn stiff Peter. I try to tell y'all, now you see I wasn't lying, I was trying to tell y'all what I had seen about that man in the spirit. And how that man was no joke in them drawers. Now you see the man talking about it. I like my bitch bossed up and my dick sucked sloppy. I don't know why you acting so salty. I ain't putting these drawers down on that ass no more. They get real salty with a nigga when you got some good stiff Peter and good mushroom tip. I try to tell y'all. Now the man telling y'all in this goddamn song. Why you think she was out there dicking it down? Why you think she was out there a few months ago, the day before that goddamn hearing, out there slurring and hollering and crying on that goddamn dope? Education, Nip. I'll come see my new house, Nip. I went all up in her. Put something on her. I told y'all, ain't no nigga finna do that. I'm not finna pop out. I'm not finna go to Chang Yang. I no nigga put no shit on me like that. No young nigga. Young nigga. Take that. Gotta watch. You don't know what them niggas got in their drawers. Get your ass. Surprise your goddamn ass on a date and shit. That nigga don't tell you what's, he be real nice to you. You gotta watch a nigga that be real friendly to you and take you out and don't tell you what's in his drawers. Till he get your ass one-on-one and then you see all that shit down there. See, you gonna tell me up front because you're not finna catch me off guard. And then get up there and sing about it and talk about going in people's guts and all that shit. That's really not nothing nice right there. Start singing about this shit. Then say they get salty when he withhold it. Why you acting so salty? You know what I'm saying? So he knew that this would come to this. And he really, that's one of the main reasons why he didn't, okay? Like the girl told me, he got one of them healthy dicks. I don't want no healthy dick. I'd rather stay by myself. Because I done seen women get out here and act a fool about that thing. When them niggas had that good thing and they draws, baby. And especially when niggas don't want to play ball no more. And give you them draws. And you going through withdrawal. And the nigga got 5 head. And fuck niggas. And let you fuck a bitch with him. Also, you get the best of both worlds. And the nigga don't want to play no more. Bitch get real salty. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad I'm just on this side doing the nigga read. Because I don't know if he just had them like that goddamn teenager. Hey, Sharon. I think he had some older women, some grown woman pussy clowning about him like that. I think he might not have been restricted by goddamn age and shit. He might have gave all of them some healthy dick. Might not discriminate it. Depending on, he might have went by feel. You know, or by the way the bitch looked. She might not have had to be in her goddamn 20s for him to go in her guts. Lord, that man said he went up in their gut. So you know what? I'm not gonna listen to that man rap no more. La 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 la. I don't want to hear nothing that man say. Cause I don't even want to visualize that. Bragging about it in the goddamn song. I see why the bitches playing pilgrimage and trip to the goddamn marathon. Wanna run up on the nigga. Cause he's just saying the shit. Advertising dick in the song. Advertising he got good dick and put his thumb in your butt. Fuck you like, talk to you like a slut. Stick long dick in your gut. Oh! I gotta take me some liquor on this. I usually don't fuck with no young nigga, but a nigga talking to me like that, I just might have had to. You know what I'm saying? Might have bragging. Bragging about the dick. This is to you, nigga. I say, nigga. Dedication. That motherfucker was dedicated to that dick. I've been with him, lying. I've been with him 16 years. I ain't never stopped fucking it. I know you didn't. Nigga talking about he do all that. Shit. Whew. Okay. I'm also concerned, and I understand, I really hope that Emani's relatives. Okay, Janky. Glad I ain't meet him, goddamn. I'm glad I met him in the spirit. I would have been like a Leah and goddamn R. Kelly, nigga. Age ain't nothing but a number. I would have had to holler. I don't know. You might have had to goddamn knock my back out. I had me up there talking about you don't trust snakes and shit. I don't know. I might have had to unhinge my throat, goddamn. I took some throat loss and a muscle relaxer or some, goddamn it. Shit. Talking like that. Goddamn it. Would have been up there just like goddamn Aaliyah and Ark. Age ain't nothing but a number. Time ain't nothing but a time. Alexis, why you said you don't fuck with young... Bitch, look, I don't remember. I don't remember all that. When you said you don't fuck with young... Look, it's the first time for every goddamn thing, bitch. Couldn't help myself. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? You have to look over chronological age sometime. It's about the spirit. That's right. The nigga said he do counseling and therapy on a bitch. Say he open your mind, open your head up. Shit, I need mine over. I need my mind expanded. Anyway. Y'all don't remember, I didn't say that. You did, the fuck all that. Fuck all that, you gotta be technical about this shit. I'm talking about now. I done met the nigga now, we passed what I said I would not do. Like a lot of things we said we would not do. You know what I'm saying? This shit come. I know I have older women friends that be fucking with young niggas. I just don't fuck with the niggas. Yeah, sometimes you get a nigga know how to talk to you. And you be surprised, like, why this man is younger, kind of like younger, but so much more mature and deeper than a fucking old nigga. You know, I used to think that old niggas was better to fuck with. Not always. God, I met some crazy old silly niggas. I be listening to the shit. You know, people tell me all kind of shit. And I be listening. I don't judge it. You know, I have women coming to me. Thank you, saying older women coming to me telling me they be fucking younger men. And they be like in their 40s. Even their 50s, you know, but they still be fine. They be sexy, though. And men in their 20s and 30s, they be fucking. And I said, well, what do y'all do? Like, do y'all just fuck? And they said, no, the man is very intelligent. And I have talked to some of these men that are like in their late 20s, early 30s that date older women. And I was pleasantly surprised because the men were very calm, very articulate, had been through a lot in life, were very mature for their age, very intelligent. It wasn't, I thought it was just sexual. It wasn't just sexual because of their age, and they really liked, thank you, Lauren. I mean, I didn't know y'all, I apologize. Because I've dealt with older men that are crazy as hell. And then I've dealt with younger men that are very, sometimes the temperament balances out. When you have an older woman that has had children, especially if you had a son, and you've been through a lot, and you're like a mother, but you're also still very attractive, sexually appealing to the man. You know, you're still feminine pleasing to him, but you have the mind, the spirit, the maturity of a mother that's also a nurturer and a good lover, an experienced lover. You're a little bit of all of those things that a young girl is not, because you have the life experience and the skill. And I didn't realize that a lot of times a younger men, especially if they have problems with their mothers, and their mothers neglected them or didn't love them or mistreated them or abused them from men or someone else. Oh, wow, Lauren, I didn't know. And you all look so perfect together, and you get along. I never would have known if you wouldn't have told me, because you look so young. You're so gorgeous. He's gorgeous. Wow, thank you for telling me. I was wrong. And talking to these women, and I just listened, and I said, wow, I had no idea. And then, child, somebody in my goddamn family a few years ago, this blew my mind. Okay, when I was little, I remember seeing this lady's, you know, her daughter is supposed to be like my cousin, and she was married to her husband, and I grew up, didn't see them for years, and then my grandmother told me this lady was either like in her late 50s, maybe mid to late 50s, or early 60s. She left her husband. I know, Gingy, I did not believe that, because you are both, you know, you look good, you look good, you look perfect. And so I'm learning, I learn. And the women are teaching me, the men are teaching me. This woman, like, in my family, mid-50s to late 50s, maybe early 60s, I found out she left her husband and she was fucking this young man like 25 years old. And I said, whoa, wait, I know it wasn't a lie because it was in my family. Family member, I actually heard this directly in Atlanta. And I said, wait a minute, why would a 25-year-old fuck a 55-year-old woman or a 60-year-old woman? It was a long time ago, I didn't understand, you know, like I do now. And sometimes things are about, like I said, energy or attraction, depends on how the woman looks. I mean, she wasn't physically attractive to me. She always looked the same like she did when I was a little girl. Not what you would call a good-looking woman, but I guess a lot of times men don't look at that. It's something else deeper, or it's about energy. So I said, wait a minute. And they said the boy, the young man, 25, was fine and real good-looking. He was fucking this older woman in our family. And he had a young girlfriend that was like also in her 20s. There was a baby mama. She had a baby. And I was like, I really didn't. I didn't get more detail about it. Just my mind, I couldn't wrap my mind around. No, he wasn't living with her. She didn't have a place to goddamn stay. She left her, I'm telling you, they had a home that was paid for, a grown daughter. Left her home, left her husband of like 30 years, moved in with relatives to be with this young nigga. Young nigga. She didn't have no money, no house, nothing to offer him. I don't know how they met, but they started fucking. He got so deep, I guess she had some, I don't know, maybe like a twang on that pussy, some of that old southern country pussy, or gave some country fucking, a country head. I don't know. Sometimes older women still have good pussy. I guess she put some of it on him cause he told his young baby mama that he was fucking the older woman. The young woman got jealous, found out what the goddamn older woman was. They got to fighting about the young nigga. Young nigga. And I said, wait a minute. A younger woman would disrespect her elders. Jump on. Say that peach sweet tea lemonade, that twang. I can say that twang on the pussy. She know, you know what I'm saying? That vice grip still. She know how to fuck a young nigga, you know what I'm saying? The young one got so jealous of the older one. I thought the older one would get jealous of the young one. Young one tried to jump on the goddamn 50-something-year-old. They in the street, not the street. They in the street. Find the old one. You know how you had them old polyester pants and shit? Older women used to wear back in the 60s and 70s. You know how they take some scissors down here. Or cut the goddamn long pants and make them some goddamn culottes or some fucking socks or some short that come through the thigh. You know, cut the fucking polyester pant, made some goddamn makeshift short with the string hanging. They out there in the street, fighting with some house shoes. They got heated, they got barefooted. I said, that young woman wasn't ashamed to jump on that older woman. She talking about the older woman whooped the young one ass. I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute, hold on. The older woman actually had the nerve to get out there and fight that 20-something-year-old girl about that 25-year-old dick, and the old lady whooped the young one ass. So whooped the ass. They fight and kept fucking it. Like I say, when somebody talking about it was about a house, the older woman didn't have no goddamn how. Yeah, say you could certainly be with a young but older spirit lover. Man, I couldn't believe the young one would be driven to that point. Yes, I guess the older woman got some of that, what you said, that kung fu coochie. Yeah, I mean, I was so embarrassed. I can't believe you said somebody in my family, they were telling me it was passing, they were on the phone passing around. The older women was spreading the rumor around the family that one of our relatives was out there fucking a young man. Said, Lord, it's shame that, B done went out there and left her husband out there fucking that young ass boy and fighting that young girl about that man. I just can't believe she out here embarrassing herself like this. I said, what? So yeah, done jumped on the 25-year-old girl, and the girl backed off after, and I don't know. I don't want to hear no more after that. Because I really couldn't believe. I'm like, why would this older woman leave the security of her home? And her husband, who would do anything for her and would still take her back, he ended up dying. She didn't go back. So it tells me she had been unhappy for a long period of time anyway. For her to leave and not want to come back, child. So I don't know. I don't know anybody that in that situation now. I don't know if she stayed or she found another young nigga. But sometimes the connections make her slap. They were goddamn slapping out there, kicking, punching, screech, brawling out there on the asphalt in the summer. Find about that goddamn young stiff Peter. Guess he running in both they guts, sticking his finger in their butt, talking to him like a stud, making them come and call him daddy. I don't want that. I done told y'all. Now. Yes, it's a true story, Lauren. I know it's true because, like I said, it went on in my family. I never told it up here. I couldn't believe it. But you never know. A lot of things, like I said, are about energy. So when I heard him saying that they were playing the new song, I said, well, okay, that I see now why the women in Nipsey's life, yeah, titties, baby, titties swaying, shoes off, pants cut off and shit. I told you she made some of them country shorts. Screet. Yeah, not street, Elvis, screet. Down here in the country, scrap it. I I mean, sometimes it have to come down to the showdown. The boy didn't get in it. He didn't get in it. He let them fight about him, kept fucking with him. But, you know, I guess sometimes niggas, that make they dick hard. You know, to see who gonna ride or die for daddy. Who gonna do it for daddy. You know? So when Nip died, I told him in the spirit that I had a crush on him. A lot of people have a crush on him. It's geeky, but a lot of people have a crush on Black Sam. So Nip told me, no, you wouldn't have liked me. Probably. He's very charming. Yeah, Nipsey's very charming, and so is his brother. His brother's just more introverted and more, you know, more smooth with his business, more secretive. Nipsey was an outgoing, the big personality. Yeah, you hear him writing about it. Say, yeah, what time you sending it? I'm not sending him over there. Don't ask me. I'm not sending him over there. Yeah, he's very flirty. He's very charming. Okay, all jokes aside. Okay. I'm so tired. I'm just trying to joke to be awake. I'm so exhausted. Yeah, I also wanted to say that from what Nipsey's saying to me, he's very concerned because Emani needs to have the right women around her because her body. No, I'm not lying. No, I'm not. You can forget that. She's developing into a woman. I'm trying to say it in a nice way. Her body's changing. Her hormones are changing. She needs to have women to show her about the beauty of her body developing into her womanhood, her cycle, her hygiene, her love, her self-respect of her body, her womanhood. He wants her to walk into that with pride, dignity, and grace and know how to take care of herself. Just think, if she really needed to get her feminine products and stuff the other day, she was trapped outside in the hot. That would have been really disgusting to do that to her. You know, and her mother understands that. Her mother has, 3 children? 2 girls, I think, and a boy. And this little girl is moving into womanhood, and she should be prepared to move into her womanhood with dignity, elegance, and grace, and knowing how to take care of herself. And it seems like I have to continue to go deeper. I'll be back. It's like these, I think, I want to also thank everybody for, yeah, I do feel that too. It's coming soon. Yeah, Ginger, I feel the same thing. I thank everybody for your love and support and the private messages and your donations, because this is very difficult. It's very draining for me to do. However, I am doing these publicly because Nipsey wants me to do these publicly. These are very fiery, very intense readings that he's having me to do, and oh boy, what I'm going to say to you tonight is hard for me to say, because Nipsey named some names, and I mean, he's calling a couple of his friends out, and I'm going to try. I said, if you want me to say this name, he said yes, and I hope they don't get angry with me, because it's not me. I'm just a messenger, but it's like they always want to shoot the messenger and attack the messenger. There's a couple of things he brought up to me, and I don't have all of it yet. I need some more rest. I'm exhausted, but I'm trying my best to give it as much as I can. So I'm trying to come now when he tells me to bring this out now and put this in the public, because like I said, soon I'm going to check with my web guy to see is it ready so we can have the subscription, because the other things I will get into will be private subscription, and people keep asking me about classes. So I'm going to start offering the classes soon. Says she got a great spiritual mom. She'll be fine. 12 is the age of maturity. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who has a spiritual mom. But I will be offering the classes that we will do privately. People can sign up and pay for the class, give their donation for the class. I'm not going to do those publicly. That's too much. I will share these things because he wants these public. He doesn't want me putting what I've been saying over the past few days out, putting it in the private for you to pay for. He wants people to go and read these, and even if you know something about what I'm saying, you find some information like you always do, I appreciate when you send me the messages and you share it with me. Just like I was telling you about the earthquakes and the fault lines opening up in the California, in the Atlantic, in the Pacific, in the Ring of Fire, moving out into all these islands, even into the Philippines, all around the world, and all the spots into Africa, Atlantic, Pacific, Fiji, Tanzania, Australia. He keeps mentioning the Bermuda Triangle, mentioning underground, the military underground. And I told you a couple months ago about the airplanes. I saw commercial airplanes, and it bothered me because I saw the airplane crash, and then I saw the plane catch on fire with people inside of the plane, and I could hear the people burning. I could hear them screaming. I could see and hear the fire. And about 2 or 3 days ago, in the Philippines, you can Google this, there was a plane, commercial plane. Was it Lion Airlines? They were taking medical supplies, dealing with the corona. The plane crashed and exploded. There were people inside of the plane, and it was burning. They died in the plane. I was talking about the earthquakes, the floods, the tornado, famines in areas, problems with farmland. I keep seeing something else coming up about the stock market. Nipsey talking about the stock market. Also talking about cattle, cows. For you all that eat meat, you need to be very careful about where you're getting your cows. When it's in the grocery store, we don't know how long it's been frozen. We don't know where it's been frozen. We don't know how long it's been killed. We don't know when it's been butchered. We don't know what farm it came from. We don't know when it was fed. We don't know if it was healthy. And even if it wasn't healthy, they will package it anyway and serve the meat. And someone sent me a message and said that some of the farmers are having problems with sick meat, sick cows, and they've been told to kill the cows and destroy the cows. We don't know if they're really going to destroy, burn up, get rid of the cows. Some of those cows will still probably be in the store. They'll be butchered, and maybe even the stores that get them won't know that the cow was sick. And I had said this a few months ago, and I'm also hearing mad cow disease. As well as some of those cows, some of those animals are being infected with corona. And like I told you the other day, the virus had spoken to me and said there's a family of them. There's a male strain, female strain. There are different clusters of strains. And this one is going to peak and then go down in some places as it gets, thank you, Danielle, as it gets hot. And then towards the fall in August, they mentioned August to me, they mentioned December at different points. There's another strain that also has other viruses, like mixtures, a mutation, along with where the 5G hotspots, and it's going to go back up. It's going to be up and down. These viruses, because they're in different families and strains, they're mutating, and some of them are being made, and then the 5G triggers the corona field. They're not going to be completely eliminated. They will change, they will mutate, they will go up and down depending on where that 5G field is, and depending on how you take care of your body, and if you have 5G phones and 5G fields around your territory. So you have to take care of yourself and be, thank you, Gingy, close as much off the grid and depending on it as possible and around people Because to me, people, thoughts, and attitudes are also everything in how they handle themselves, what they eat, what they don't eat, how they handle their lives, what their vibration is. You don't want to walk around in a fear and an insecurity vibration. You want to keep your vibration very high and very positive. And you want to do things, prayer, meditation, chanting, your diet, elimination of toxins from the body, to keep the field very high. And you only want those types of people of like minds to do that. You want to prepare instead of wasting your time in worry and fear that doesn't educate you. Okay. I'm glad you mentioned Mexico. Okay. Because I thank you. Remember the other day I said I see the feds. And I saw, I told you months ago, Nipsey, NASA, and Navy in LA. You see that? She was going, the Navy's in LA. The ships are there. And I told you that the drug cartel and the Mexicans in LA, and they were being investigated. I said the feds, I saw the FBI. Did you see yesterday, Trump did a major news announcement and had the feds there? And we're saying that they were out that way dealing with, I kept saying China, dealing with Mexico. Yeah, you're giving me the thumbs up. The Mexico coming in with the drug trade in LA. Yeah. Drip. Just call me Drip. Okay? Queen Drip and King Nip. Dripping. Okay. Especially when people make fun of me. Call me crazy, call me a liar. Drip. The dirty South meets LA. And it was only what? 2 days ago? 3 days ago I said. God, how can I get into this? Let me just get into it. Okay. I have to keep researching this. Nipsey told me they're not discussing this. Not only are people dropping dead, thank you, Danielle, dripping and cripping. Cripping, yeah, crip. No, I like it when you share it. When we rub it in the hater's face that make fun of me. So I love it when you send it to me and you share it and you post it and you tag me. Please keep doing that. For people that try to always discredit me and call me a liar and a hater. Because that definitely shows that even though people do that, why are you talking about this person? Why you keep her name in your mouth? I don't want to keep her name in my mouth. It's a lot of things I don't want to say. But if Nipsey tells me to say something, it doesn't mean it's not me saying it. And people, that's fine. If you just don't want to accept it, fine. Fuck you. Okay? If Nipsey tells me to say something, because sometimes it's hard for me. I'm like, wait a minute, you look like you're with this person. You look like you had this life with this person, and now you're telling me to tell the people that it's something different. It wasn't that way. He said, yeah, I know. It looked like that, didn't it? He said, but it was a contract. It was an agreement. It wasn't real. So now I have to contradict what he acted out when he was in the physical body. Because I didn't understand. I'm going along with everybody else that's not in LA. And that's not in their private life and in the circle to know the truth. So I'm like, Nipsey, you know that they're going to get mad at me and I'm going to get in trouble and I'm going to be considered a hater. He said, you have to say this. And I see that he has not changed what he said. They weren't a couple. They weren't engaged. They were never engaged. They were never married. There's no proof they were married, but she keeps saying they were. Okay? All you have to do is show that I'm wrong, and I'll stop saying it. Surveillance on Crenshaw and Slauson, very strange looking. Yes, and I'm glad you mentioned Crenshaw and Slauson, because he keeps saying something's going on with the marathon. He keeps hanging around the marathon store. He keeps looking inside of the marathon store. He keeps hanging around the marathon store. He's very agitated, because that's still in his, he's still very close, like it's his baby, like it's his property. They're getting ready to do something around that area. So thank you. You tell me they already installed new surveillance there. He's saying something about the property. He's very agitated. He keeps circling the property. He keeps hanging around the property, and he's very angry. And so that's why it's like, well, no, Alexis doesn't know what she's talking about because we saw him on this picture, and he acts like he's in love, and and then he tells me no. At first, he said, but not towards the end. I was done because she betrayed me, and she lied, and she was sleeping with different people. This was all a game. It was make believe, and he was very clear, and he was very hurt about it. He's very disillusioned and very angry, and it's like, and then I hear his music now, the things he was saying. He's like one thing I promise, I'm gonna keep on bowling. Bitches and they feeling wishing me bad karma, and that sounds personal. And you know, Nipsey wrote a lot about his personal experiences, things that really happened in his life, things he experienced, all things from the sexual to the business to the backstabbing to the betrayal, knowing they wanted to kill him. He would say that a lot of times. So you could tell when he said that there was something like he pulled away and someone couldn't take that. They didn't want that to be over. And he's like, so now we're not together. You're salty. You wishing bad things happened to me. And then you see shortly after that they did. Just listen to what this man is saying. And so I'm sorry if people, I don't know. You know, I've never been out there in that circle. I'm in Atlanta. Okay. And many times I question myself. You know, that's why I say these are alleged, these are for entertainment purposes only. Because I believe that I see him. I believe that I hear him. I transcribe to the best of my ability what I think I hear. And then people, oh, she's lying. And I don't argue about it. Because I said, you know, maybe. Because I am totally contradicting what I saw him live and the pictures and what I'm with. And he's saying it's not this. Yes, Tasha, they did know. Because they set it up. This was an inside job. And then the things happen, and I said, wow, I'm not crazy. I couldn't prove it, but now these things are coming out, and evidence supports the things that I say. I don't like being the controversial person here. I don't like saying really raw, hard, wild things. And people will be like, this motherfucker just said what? I ain't said to myself, I said, I'm finna say this some real fuck shit right now. I don't believe. The spirits like to bring me things like that to say, I guess, because they know I'll say it. But then, you know, and I'm like, oh my God, I cannot prove what I'm saying, but I'll just say alleged. I'm a reader. I'm a medium. Hopefully I can be a good medium. You'll know if somebody's good or not, because if what they say comes true or it doesn't. Still, it doesn't feel good for me. I'm saying very hot, fire shit. Well, so before I get into this, I'm saying it's going to be some hot shit, okay? Thank you, Philanda, for the donation. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just got the notification from Cash App. Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody's love and donations. I had to get that out first about Emani and okay, I warned you about the cattle. I warned you about the stock market. Okay. Nipsey, when he was saying the other day, remember he mentioned to me about Vegas. So you know what happened in Las Vegas. He came back and he kept talking about Las Vegas. I don't have it all yet. The little bit I do have, I will share because he wants me to share it. Okay. Now, I told you the other day he mentioned he was at this casino. He said there were a lot of fucked up things. Thank you, Philanda. I hope it's not a problem because you know what? Somebody had done that the other day. They sent me a donation on Cash App and then Cash App canceled it and sent it back. It happened like 2 or 3 times. But I noticed whenever they do that on PayPal, they don't have to cancel and send it back. But then they'll say it's for my protection. I don't know why. So if you keep having a problem, just go to PayPal. And, you know, don't worry about it because it's been several times Cash App has done that. I don't know. So don't worry about it if it doesn't. Just if it does, you're not the only one. Okay, he mentioned the casinos in Vegas. He said he was the one with like a tall needle, a sewing needle on top. Thank you, Cassandra. I love that, 33. Thank you so much. I hope you don't mind, or just tell me if you don't want me to call your name, I won't. The needle on top of the building in Las Vegas, he mentioned there, and there were illegal things with some of the 60s that they were doing there. And he said because he was like over them, their leader, and over all money in, he would have gotten blamed for some of those things. So he wanted to leave because there was getting ready to be possible arrest and confrontation and even violence when they were out there at this particular time. He goes back to like 2017, 2018. It was really hot. Something went on in Vegas, 2018. Okay, the stratosphere, yes. Something happened, and they were doing things and turning tricks and like hustling people. There's some wondering if somebody came up dead or hurt. They're dealing with prostitutes or waking up or having date rape drugs and not know what happened to them. Then they're robbed. Their money's missing. They don't know till they wake up. And some of these were white men, upscale white men as well. Okay. They had a crew of escorts there. He's mentioning 2018. Oh, what mistake you made, Pamela? Please, if you're not sure, don't send anything, because I'm not sure about, or if you send it, if it's a mistake or the wrong amount, I'll send it back if there's an issue with that, but you don't have those problems usually with PayPal. Okay, so after I got off, you know, this was very angry the other day and agitated about Emani and that, and he, how he tried to describe it to me. I started to write this down. He told me, he's like, I'm so angry now, and I hate it when these people, okay, what kicked it off is yesterday, I got up and somebody sent me a video of this documentary on Nipsey, and I clicked on it. The hell I do that for? I started watching the video. I'm getting cold chills right now. I'm getting cold. And as I was watching it, Nipsey's, I think all of them were childhood friends, and they were coming up on the, I'm cold. They were coming up on the video, and they were talking about Nipsey and that they love him, they got his back and all that. Two of them, I saw a third one, but I cut it off. I said, I don't want to go no further because two of them came up and he instantly went off about the two guys that were talking about how much they love him and went to school with him and had his back. And he's saying, I'm so sick of these fake ass motherfuckers showing fake love for me. And sitting here talking, you know, playing my music and making rap songs or singing to them and all on a video for the world to see because you knew me as a child, or we grew up, we were teenagers together, or we was in the rolling 60s together, you know, we hustled together, we slanging and banging together, we hanging out together, we getting money together, we fucking bitches, we selling dope, shooting niggas, whatever, we all doing this together as a family, and I'm thinking you my family, and now you're saying I'm dead and R.I.P. because my physical body's dead and I'm not here, but nigga, I see you. Now that you think I'm not here, and you the world believe you, and you tell the world you love me, and you doing all these outward things, and you're talking about me, and you're playing my music, and you've known me. He said, but I can see you now. And I see you, the medium online with Ariana on YouTube just posted, came forward and said too, really? Okay. And I can see you, and I know, I hear the slick shit that you're saying about me. You're laughing and talking about me, and a lot of you niggas is glad I'm not here. You physically glad I'm not here, because you feel like now it's an opportunity for you to shine. He said there's so many niggas out there, he said it's so hard out there, that they struggling. A lot of them can't eat, can't work. It's not his fault. But they blame it on him. They can't make a living. They couldn't become rap stars. You know, Nipsey's stories, like a whole bunch of people's stories out there. Poor in the projects, hungry, you know, mother can't take care of them, father not there, single parent homes. and they cannot make it, and they undercover, a lot of them smiling his face, wanted to be him, wanted to be with All Money In, got mad because he couldn't give all of them deals. Instead of them making it happen for themselves and building up their own fan base, rapping, a lot of people weren't feeling all of them as rappers. A lot of the girls and a lot of the grassroots networks, they could not build because they didn't have a buzz and didn't have the personality or the electricity or the charisma or the charm that Nipsey had to draw them in. So now it's on him to take care of them and give them deals and make things happen for me. Like, I couldn't take care of the whole world. I can't feed the whole world. I couldn't give everybody a deal. Especially if they wasn't hot and nobody was feeling them, and I'm just giving my money, and they weren't going to be successful, and they couldn't sell out a show. They couldn't sell out even a fucking 20 or 30 goddamn room venue. But now that's me. That's on me. That's my fault. He's like, I'm seeing the larceny in these motherfuckers' heart. He's saying to really to keep it all the way motherfucking real. He said, while some of these niggas is talking about, well, yeah, you know, if I could have been there, I would have been shooting, I would have been banking, I would have been riding or die. He said, it's a motherfucking lie. He said, because some of them niggas was around the corner. Yeah, Sharon. So they used him stealing out the stove while they getting them job, taking advantage of him and shit, trying to find side hustles, working in this goddamn man's stove. Didn't even appreciate that goddamn shit. Thank you, LaShonda, for the donation. And said, but niggas, y'all was right round the corner when they shot me. He said, y'all, a lot of y'all know that the shit was gonna go down. You heard it. You was told to stand down and to stay the fuck out of it. He said, you really not about that life, homie. You really not about that life, nigga, because if you really love me like that and you up here whining and shedding these crocodile tears in public, yeah, woulda, coulda, shoulda, Sharon. He said, but you really not about that, nigga. You really afraid to die, nigga, like they physically killed me, cause you not busting out, nigga. You not doing nothing. While you talking about coulda, woulda, shoulda, and crying and trying to fool the world and impress the goddamn world and bringing my song and tapping your goddamn finger and shit. You ain't finna pick up no gun right now and go start a war for me. Cause you really scared to die. You right there. He said, a lot of y'all know what happened to me. You know who did it, nigga, but you really not ready to ride for a homie. You not really down like that. Y'all nigga, you scared to die. Pussy. But you know, oh, my homie, nip and pour him out and all that shit, and your real one's here and all that. Nigga, you not really about that. Because y'all, all you doing is fucking talking, and a lot of you know what happened to me. You know who did that to me. This shit was inside the circle. He's like, you know it. A lot of y'all said you wasn't around or you was out of town. Saying you were lying. You was around. Now see how you really are. You really don't want to ride for me. You don't want to die for me. You really don't want that action. You really not about that. You don't have the heart to take them bullets and fucking die like a real motherfucking OG like I did. You don't have the heart to go through what I fucking went through, and I took that shit like a fucking man, like a G. You're really not about it. You don't want to kick that off. Cause you scared of dying. You scared of going through what I went through. You don't really want to do that. You don't love me like that. That's what he said. It's like these motherfuckers ain't shit. It's like I feel like I don't really have nobody. All these ones I thought was down for me and ride or die for me. He said, you really not about that. You might be about that. He said, but not when it comes to me, you not about that. But you are all in the public and the media talking about you are. And I'm listening. So I'm sorry. And I'm going to tell you the two. He said it about Cuzzy, Capone, and Rim Paul. I don't know. I'm just repeating what the man say. He said, feel angry, hurt, violated, alone. Cousin Capone, you ain't shit. And you're going to be exposed for the piece of shit you are. You was always jealous of me and talk about me behind my back and try to set me up and try to use me and get fake record deals from me using my name. Then get mad when I wouldn't give you a deal that you could not carry. You're not a commercial act or healer or rapper or that can touch the masses or sell to the world. You could not prove that you could walk independently, work independently, and build your own buzz and have your own fan base in LA. And you wanted to blame me and get me set up to move out the way, thinking that you could rise up and take my spot. Never gonna happen, homie. It's never gonna be. Stop living in a fairy tale. Stop lying to yourself and telling people you love me. I always knew you was conflicted. That's why I never let you in. You never gonna get one. Round here trying to fuck girls half your age behind your old lady bag that you neglected and tell her lies. You know what happened to me. You ain't sad. You jealous, mad, and glad, nigga. You rat. See, allegedly, I heard this. He said, you like little girls. You like little girls, homie, don't you? He said, don't let me catch you around mine. You like to fuck little girls. You like little children. He said, remember that time you thought that you got that little girl, 12, 13 years old, pregnant, or was it pregnant in an STD? He said, you like little children, don't you? Use a pedophile. Cousin Capone. That way he say. Lord, forgive me. Allegedly, that's what I heard the man say. He say Grandpa is a bitch. A jealous, insecure bitch. That they might have been friends when they were little kids growing up. He say he was intimidated by Nipsey and jealous of Nipsey as they got older and they started to change and Nipsey started to develop. And he wanted to be him. I think Nipsey would call his name and said he wasn't all money in. And I've seen Grandpa in the past rapping with Nipsey in the video. He said, Grandpa undercover, I don't know if you're feminine, you're just a feminine, got feminine ways, or if you're undercover likes men's and women's. He said, but you're weak and you knew they were going to do that and you punked out and you folded. You're still a coward and you're weak. You still won't stand up and tell the truth about who you are, who you're not, and what you know. And you gets up there on them goddamn videos and talking about you my friend and we close and we brothers and you're loyal to me. He said, you're not shit. You empty inside. You're really not a man with nuts or heart. You don't have the heart of a lion. You're not riding with me. You never really rode with me. You was always questionable, speculative, a coward, weak. Now you want some recognition and fame off of my name. Man, I'm listening to this. That's why you think I turned the film off after I seen it? Because it started to show some more friends. I'm turning this off, Nipsey. Because you done already went left with the first two that's highlighted. Right here that's bragging and they your friends and so they down with you and got your back. He started going left on them. I had to stop just to deal with them too. And I said, so, cousin, he said y'all is down and that y'all was close and been knowing each other all these years. He said he not shit. He jealous of me, so everything I got he wanted. Everything he see me do, said he's begging. Let me do this, let me do that, help me do this, help. Always fucking begging, want to take his stuff. Every time he do something, every time he gets some, he want it. And feel like he owes it to him and around here trying to fuck little girls. I don't know if he's legally married or got an old lady or say he lie to her, do her any kind of way around here, mess with church. Lord. Okay. And he said, it's not going to happen because what you did to me. And they done promised you this and that, and you made deals behind that happening to me. He said, and a part of you is relieved that I'm not physically here, because you think they're going to open something up for you, and that means something for you. He said, but it's not. You're going to be exposed. They're not going to make you no superstar now that y'all have done this to me. He said, look at what happened to you a year later. I mean, look at them in California. And he said, there is fighting and divisions over territory. Oh, you thank you, Sharon. Because, you know, I said, oh, Lord, you want me to say this? He said, yeah. I said, oh, Lord, I don't know nothing about these people. Oh, boy, I said, I guess they finna attack me again. He was watching it with me. He said, that motherfucker right there. That bald-headed motherfucker. You know, man, no. I said, write it down. Okay. This motherfucker here. I said, little cheering. Little girl. So he like to sleep with little girl. So they did back then. They were underage, like 12, 13, 14. And he was grown. Doing this here. Now, I don't want to say this, but I'm wondering, was there somebody in his family too? Was a young girl somebody he messed with that was family or like family that didn't tell or didn't nobody believe? He's sneaky. He said, cuz he's sneaky. Pervert. As they say down here, not pervert, pervert. Like to mess with young girls. Not 17, 18. Like I say, 12, 13. I don't want to say 11. So I would say 12. He said, boy, I better not catch you around mine. Really, Sharon? Okay. Well, then I don't feel like I'm too off then. Since you said that right there. Mama, all right? Lord have mercy. He went off and he don't have no respect for Rim Paul lying ass. Weak ass. Yes, I hope they're not around Emani. See, Emani talking about, because she don't understand. Oh, I don't have nobody, my life ain't perfect. Baby, maybe it's best that some of Nipsey's friends not around your goddamn ass, because a lot of them like little cheering, and a lot of them really don't like him. They ain't gonna help you or feed you, use you and abuse you, try to get you all by yourself and fucking molest you at damn 11 years old. And yes, he's so much better. Yes, she's so, yes. Yes, I told you I seen her talking. When you asked me about it the other day, I seen her being able to say, open her mouth. I said, Mama gonna be all right. She gonna talk soon. I seen her in a few days trying to say something. I know that. If you want to talk to me later on privately, you know, we'll talk about it and how to help her get well. She's going to be all right. She has ancestors around her watching out for her. Just want to give her some fresh green drink if you can. She talked. She said some words. I know you said thought, so. Okay. Let me get into something else Nipsey said because he's mad. And how they did him. He's not. He said, fuck that RIP. He said, stop lighting candles to him, telling him RIP. He's not going to ever RIP until they get justice. So they did me to me. My homies did this. And them hoes plot on me did this. He said, I'm supposed to RIP. I want justice. Then he got back on Vegas. He said, I seen some polices involved and sheriffs involved. You know, a lot of black men get killed out there. I know them black men that's out there on that pimping and selling that dope and the drug cartel, the Mexican out there, he said, run it strong. And a lot of them don't like black people out there. A lot of them got a lot of pull. Y'all tell me if I interpret this wrong. Spanish also running drugs and prostitution, but they hire up, excuse me, out there, because the Mexican man came to me and told me, he say, we are also handling this. He said there's a big time homie in jail out there in Las Vegas they won't let out. He also tied to the cartel in Mexico. He say, and he's out in Las Vegas, but he said he also be blackmailing and running police and politicians. And it also tied to the casino, prostitution, and drugs in Las Vegas. And he says some blacks we deal with and we let do drug trafficking business. He said a lot of blacks we don't fuck with. And it's a lot of black men out there that are dealing with prostituting women, selling drugs, and a lot of them get set up by the police, blackmailed, bribed by the police, locked up, or even fucking murdered. And they don't think nothing about murdering niggas out there. That's what the Mexican man told me. And he said the police take a lot of kickbacks out there. And I seen them kill a black man. Killed him in this hotel. Police did. It was a sheriff. Didn't think nothing of it. Like he was an animal. Like not even human. And say that it's a lot of girls missing. Black girls missing. Spanish girls missing. Black and Latin, women of color missing. Sex, slave, and trafficking. Even told me some of them got a RFID chip in them like a goddamn cattle. They track them, keep up with them underground. It's a real big human sex trafficking in Las Vegas. That's where a lot of these women's is missing. LA, Las Vegas, Atlanta, New York. Speaking of that, the rat population I see in New York is going to get out of control, and a lot of people are going to be dead up there and set up there. Nipsey told me this is not just a corona, this is another goddamn virus and disease. He said it's a lot of Cali dudes out there really think you should run. It was a Spanish man talking to me. And he showed me he's into magic. He say, we do magic and we do divination to see what's going on and to protect us and to control things so we know what's going on. Woo boy. So they tried to kidnap my 7'2" baby dad, law child. Yes, it's mafia. That Mexican mafia, baby. They don't play the goddamn radio. You don't want to fuck with them. Unless they want to do business with you straight up, you don't want to fuck with them. The man wasn't nasty to me. He was very cool, very respectful. He tapped in when I was reading, and he started talking to me. So I was very calm. And I asked him questions. He was real cool. Nice looking, fine ass Mexican motherfucker. And they had tatted up and shit, neck tatted. And he was just, had his hand in the body in a certain position. And he was posed a certain way. He was just talking to me. So I just politely got down, yes sir, And he was very, very calm. And I seen a room he had out there. It looked like a cinder block. One part of the room, it was a square going all the way around the room like a spirit shrine. And then he had a cinder block fireplace. Like it was set up like a fire, but it was built the way he built it. It had some cinder block on it, around it. Yes, he had dark hair. Dark eyes, had it cut. Had tat on the neck. Tat on different parts of the chest. Fine ass Mexican nigga. Real smooth. He talks soft. I know the motherfucker don't talk soft like that all the time. He's a gangster and a gentleman, so he was talking soft to me. Had the kind of shirt off at the time. I could see it, nigga fine. I said, okay. Had a haircut around the side, low. Had a little spiked up like in the top, like. Had a symbol, necklace with a symbol on it. She said, okay. Talking, I said, wow, I'm surprised to get one to talk to me. Alrighty, Sharon. Because I haven't had one to talk to me like that before. Then I've been around some of my data Mexican before. I know to talk soft to the nigga, I could tell the motherfucker was kind of throwed out, was crazy. After that, I said, no, I don't think I want to date now one of them no more. Because they will whoop your ass if you push them like a nigga will. So Daddy was tried him. Yeah, so I've been around them. I met one talk just like that, and the motherfucker was throwed off. So I had to ease back up. Real nice to me, but I could tell. You know how you be dating a motherfucker? And they open the door for you and they talk soft, but you know that motherfucker throwed off. That's how the Mexican was. So I said, ooh, let me ease up from this one. He didn't do nothing wrong to me, but I know it was in it. This guy remind me of it. So I'm like, ooh, let me talk low to this motherfucker here. So he called this spirit. And one of them I seen was Santiza Muerta. And then he was calling, the spirit came up. And then I seen these goddamn body parts chopped. Like he had chopped some human up. And they did a human sacrifice, but it wasn't a regular human sacrifice like where he had went out and just got a random person. No, it was an enemy. Someone owed them money. Someone had done dirt to them that did not keep an agreement. And there was several bodies. One right here, arm. Other one goddamn leg. Other one fucking hand. Going around this square. And the spirit came up. I seen the shit. Oh my. Some of it looked like they had cooked them. And had to consume some of it. Let me see. I said, oh my. In Vegas. So, I don't know if they know that before they get them the wrong way or rub the motherfucker the wrong way, but we've heard enough rumors about their goddamn ass to know that you don't play with them. So and these were not black hands. All these were not dark hands. I saw some of these looked at white or Mexican. They got themselves, the skin looked at white on them. That had got cut the fuck up in there. Okay, I seen that. And then, Lord have mercy. I said, Nipsey, I don't know why you do this to me. You send me this wild fuck shit. I seen a white police officer out there. But for some reason, it looked like he kind of had a sheriff outfit on. The fucker had dark hair, like black hair, black eyes, fat hair. Was real hairy like a bear. Had a lot of black hair. You know how a lot of people be real hairy like an animal? All this hair all over his chest, all over the back, all over the stomach like a bear, all over the legs and over the arm. Had a fat stomach. This motherfucker here had been on the police force a long time. Spanish man told me they had him on the payroll. And although a wealthy politician had this police on the payroll to get him to do dirty shit and to set niggas up. And make sure certain people don't get caught, don't get locked up. You oversee certain crimes. Make sure the police don't come or they don't find out who did certain shit. Okay, okay. Thank you. This motherfucker here like to put on real big titties and a real big bra like a woman. Dress up like a woman with big old titties, like you can get the silicone titties made in the goddamn bra. And paint his fucking fingernail. And put lipstick around his mouth and twist around like a bitch. like to get in private parties, like gambling parties, card parties, and serve men's. Like just twist around like a woman. And people accepting, had a wife, a cute little petite blonde wife that didn't suspect it. I had a plain looking house, a fucking downstairs, a goddamn basement. And this motherfucker's into child smuggling and female trafficking and prostitution. He got something to do with a lot of these goddamn girl missing. I said, Nipsey, don't do this to me. You always bring me this weird shit. Nipsey said, you need to see this. I already tried to goddamn wake up. And I woke up, he showed me that shit. Man, I went and drank some water and passed back out. Snips, I can't take this shit. He said, you need to see this. He said, this is why a lot of the black men out there that sell dope and hustle get missing. And that be pimping. Because you got some niggas pimping, tell the police, pay the police, tell on another nigga that's competition to jam them, kill them, lock them up, set them the fuck up. Because they deal with the police. Girls get out of line, they get tired of them, traffic them, kidnap them. Girls on the underground get missed. He said the police said to do it, the niggas pay him. He said this police he don't like black men and set them up, but he undercover, either they get money or blackmail them or get them out of trouble. I don't want to say this, Lord. The men's fuck him in his ass. I'm talking about ram down long. Dig all in his guts. Ball in his jaw. While he been over act like a woman. And then put that police uniform on. Just like I told that man got caught in that police car the other day. Act like he a real man and he normal. But inside he feel like he a woman. Like he's a natural woman. Hate black men. But love some long, stiff pole in his rectum. Bit of, yeah. Take, man. Bend his fat ass over. Got a big stomach but a flat ass. And bend over and get all in the ass. Out there. Okay, Chaz, you can say this crazy, but this is how you think I feel that I have to see this here. And I have to repeat this shit. Why you think I be talking about I'm tired out and drink this liquor and Bacardi and shit over here? I have to try to get myself together to come tell y'all this bullshit. I don't even, you think I like this right here? This man come over here and tell me this shit? Okay. Let me tell you how I tie in what else he said about Vegas. He say there's another man that he know that's a rolling 60, that some of them 60s set up and kill, just like they set him up and ambush and kill his ass. So they kill him. Oh, I'm sorry, Pamela. So he knew this guy. The guy went to Vegas. And it wasn't even a whole year after they killed Nip. So the police hushed it up. And when I looked at the boy said, oh. He said, I've been wanting to talk. I haven't been able to breathe. He said, my mama. Well, my mama. I'm worried about my mama. He said my chest hurt. Then he said stomach hurt. Like he had blood down in his stomach. He said he couldn't talk. Nipsey know the man. The man know Nipsey. I don't know why. Let me take that back before I say it. I don't know if anybody has done a reading on the man. Or Nipsey's told anybody else about goddamn Vegas. Because remember, he mentioned Bakers to me last year. He started lately talking about Baker, and he started with the goddamn needle on the building. Then he say,
God damn it, I'm tired, with Emani. And when that jumped off, then we really, after I thought to y'all, he came back with his, I'm tired of it. And they done did that. I know they're not my friend. And he went out by Cuzzy. He went out by Rimpaw. He said, these fake motherfuckers. He said, but they know they did this to another man that I know. That we all know. They did it to him. He said 2018. He said between 2017 and 2018. I said, which one is it, baby? He said 2018. Shot. Kept feeling in my stomach. I started looking around. This what this was. The young man was making a lot of money on his own, making a lot of moves on his own. This is a real fucked up, creepy, goddamn story. And he is saying, and the Mexican man agreed with me, the other 60s wanted to take over this man's business and didn't like the man's mouth. They feel like the man, kind of like when Nipsey, had an attitude, slick mouth, wasn't undercover gay and bisexual, wasn't going to compromise and weak and let anybody whoop his ass or do anything or go along with any goddamn thing. He run his business. He was a drug dealer, selling drugs, pimping. He had his hand on a lot of different things. And the other 60s got jealous and felt like he wasn't giving enough money and paying enough. And I laid the cards out here to do a little bit of a reading, a brief reading to tell y'all. Before I come back, there were several men, and one of them come up here was so dirty about this is the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, which means there was, and the Ten of Pentacles, which means there's a gang family, political family with political ties and dealing with politicians and legit business on the top. But undercover gang ties, street ties, have the power to tell somebody to go fuck him up or go shoot him and set him up on the underworld. And the woman is a female gang member. There's some dirty female gang members. Yes, Sharon, he was a real nigga like Nip. Females that were making money and selling drugs that were also female killers. Female shooters that were involved in putting a hit out on this man. And what I keep getting here is when I look at it, because I see they were contacting this man, they were spying on this man. People were in his circle laughing and talking with him, saying one thing to him, then going telling other gang members or people on top another thing, and then stealing from him or planning to stealing from him and setting him up, passing messages. And the females in him, I hear one woman love to fuck him. Me so honey. Me so honey. Oh, me so honey. God damn, nigga, you got some good dick. Me love you long time. I don't want to share this dick. I got a baby by you. I love to ride this dick. Fuck this dick. Suck this dick. You hit me from the back, nigga. I don't want to let you go. I said yo dope. I'll do whatever you want me to do. Nigga, please don't fuck no another bitch. Don't get... What? Oh, you fucking another bitch? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. You supposed to be down with me. We supposed to be like we married. Now you fucking this other bitch behind my back. Then they confront the bitch. The bitch confront her back. No, fuck you. No, fuck you, bitch. No, fuck you, bitch. No, fuck you, bitch. You gonna stop fucking him. No, I'm fucking. No, bitch, I'm fucking. Well, we both fucking. No, when you fucking that day, bitch, I'm gonna come back and fuck you tonight, bitch. No, bitch, I'll beat you. No, bitch, I'll shoot your ass. When it's a gang member, bitches. These cripettes, they slinging, banging, fucking sucking. One want to kill the other, asking him, look, you pick me, you got this baby with me, I'm tired of you fucking these bitches. Now this supposed to be something serious. You gonna leave me alone for fucking this bitch right here and let her ride and pull on that bone. And you won't let it alone. Pussy got you gone. And he like, man, go ahead on. You need to stop. I'm tired of this bullshit with you. I'm with her now. You what? You're not gonna do this. You are not gonna do this, nigga. You are not gonna leave me and fuck with this bitch over here. The other bitch got a baby. Both of them got babies. One been with him longer, like young. Okay. The other one said, you know what? I'm going to kill this bitch, and I'm going to kill him. I'm going to set him up, and I'm going to kill him, because other niggas in there said if we can't get more money out of him and tax him and manipulate him, we're going to take his business. We're going to kill him. And now, these are not strangers. These are 60s. These are in the same group with Nip. And baby mamas are involved here. I'm seeing it here. It's so much jealousy and confrontation and competition here. And I see it. It's here. The lady set him up because he wouldn't back down. This guy was a very successful drug dealer. Also prostitution, pills, cocaine. Had that tied up in there. He had a lot of people networking, working. He had that energy on him, that polish, that sauce on him. Very strong, nice looking guy. And he knew it, and he's like, y'all not finna take a motherfucking thing from me. Yeah, they dirty, girl. And then the bitches is too. Because it's women, female shooters and gang members that help set this man up. And I see it here. Because it's one that call herself want to be like his wife. Got secret. She was talking to them and set him up. The other one has started dealing with him making money. She didn't like it. This was a nightmare to her. Like, oh my God. And then you look at the justice that come up here. There's no justice because the man come up as the hangman. Trying to send spiritual messages out to get someone to listen to him and get someone to hear him. I don't think there's really been a lot of play on this. What do you mean they do it to stay safe, baby? Because this didn't help him stay safe because he didn't want to give them his territory or give them all of his money. He was giving them money. They were taxing him like you pay dues. You remember the gang. And it was never enough. So they said, well, we're just going to set him up, take it. And the girls, the women, it was women that helped set this man up. When I look at this, it's so fucked up because the lady had a sexual obsession with this guy, as well as how he made money and was addicted to the money, how he had sold the drugs, the attention that he got. There was a very strong sexual intensity between them. Actually wanted to step up in his business and help run his business, but there were 3 people. Main people who had planned, they wanted to take over his territory, take over his business and run it. So they went there, they got this man to come to where he make his money. Okay. Like a drug house apartment, because that's what happened. Once the man got there, like they're going to talk about drugs, talk about business, they ambushed this man. Ambushed him, and it had something to do with the car. So they must have drove there, met him there, he drove there, met them there, and there are also women here. I'm telling you, there were women involved in this and women watching this and women in this car. There were not just men that did this vicious shit to this man, that shot this man, first lured him there to shoot him. For some reason, it keeps coming up as one of his sex partners, a baby mama that was so jealous and treacherous of the other baby mama, had something to do with luring the man there. Know them dudes will tell a bitch what they're going to do to tell they nigga, and if they don't help him, they'll kill him. Yeah, but I'm saying this lady wanted to do it because she was mad because he was fucking another woman. And her and the woman fought, and he wouldn't leave her alone. She wanted both of them dead. Because this was public humiliation to her, and she lost her spot as wifey. He had a new lover. They come up at the 2 of cups here. They come up like this. New, and the one was bound by this. Felt imprisoned and helpless to do anything about it. She could not break it up and stop it. And I said, well, what happened with the new lover? This is what happened. Ambushed and killed this goddamn ass. The shit was quick and sudden. Because I know she didn't get arrested for it. So she felt bound to do this because her anger was not just about them guys pushing her to do this. It was also she was pushed to do it because of jealousy, because he had a new lover. So she was getting what she wanted, and the 60s were getting what they wanted by setting him up, killing him, taking his money, because he was also robbed. This is what I'm also seeing while he was there. And the woman actually quietly enjoyed this. There were very vicious women secretly involved with this, and it shows him there's a police officer that was involved in this, and there was an older man higher up in that organization that knew about this, and they wanted to dominate and control this man's real estate. So that means wherever he was working at, what he was working out of, that complex, that apartment, that area, they wanted to control him and dominate it, and the boy would not be controlled. And one of his lovers was also involved in this that he knew for a long time. They had some heavy fucking, some serious fucking. She liked it fucking him, and she was the star and center of attention at one point, and he did not want to do that no more. They traveled there. Y'all tell me, he was happy with another woman. Y'all tell me, if moving from LA to Vegas, do you cross over any water? Because there was a lot of jealousy and competition, and I saw them take a trip from LA to Vegas. I don't know if there's any water in between that they have to go over from LA to Vegas anywhere, that they cross over, because there was a selfishness, a jealousy. They were trying to intimidate this man, bully this man, plot on this man, and the man wouldn't back down. He wouldn't be bullied. So the whole gang, not the whole group of 60, just a group of them, got together and had a private meeting to go to Vegas, lure the man there, tell him they want a meeting, and when the man get there, ambush and shot that goddamn man. It's dirty as hell. And the woman knowed it. Oh, you want to know who it is? They call him Lil Janky. Lil Janky. The woman got a mental problem. Mental and emotional problems behind her jealousy and insecurity, and put that man up to go in there real quick and real violently ambush that man. And it had something to do too with this three-way love affair, this three-way relationship that she couldn't take, and them wanting to take, the men also wanting to take the man territory. Okay, you can look this up because there have been no play on this. Lawrence Jackson Jr., 34 years old, Las Vegas, died August 27, 2018. His nickname is Lil Janky. Nipsey knowed that man. If anybody know about this, tell me if I'm lying. There ain't been no play on it. Ain't been no news on it, no recognition, nothing like that like Nipsey got. You can look this up and say, and it's the numbers in this. Because I saw a picture of it. Short guy, real muscular, nice looking guy. Brown skin, low cut, haircut. He had a t-shirt on, the picture I saw him with the number 13. Not good. August 27. 27, that's 9. Upside down 6. 2018. So that's 2, that's 8, that's 9. 2018 equal 11. The Tower. Tragedy. On a 9-day. You can look it up. It said before 9 a.m., August 27, 2018, Lawrence Jackson stopped a Metropolitan PD at a red light on a highway, Boulder Highway and Lamb Boulevard. Got out, told the officer he was shot inside of apartment unit 4300 block of Boulder Highway. At 4 and 3 cell. His death was the 119th homicide investigated by Metro according to Las Vegas Review and Journal Records, 911. And also 9 plus 1 plus 1, 11. I don't know, because I was going to ask Ginger to look at it. He played a character called Janky? Wow. Because I want to know, is this apartment complex off the 4300 block anywhere near that Needle Casino? Is it in that area? I don't know. I got to look it up. And he kept saying my chest and my stomach. He said, and the killers, the person that shot, he said, I know them. They betrayed me. I know my killers. They betrayed me. And he mentioned gold, jewelry, money, drugs, baby mama, revenge, fucking two women. He was fucking two women. Both of them might have had babies. The fights went back and forth, like I said, about the gang fights over property, dope, his businesses, what he was involved in, want to take it, and then separately with these women. Really? That's the old strip? This is when he was mad the other day. This is what he said. And I don't think this has been solved. But it is the connection here. It's the same 60s. You can prove me wrong. Because, you know, I'm just in the dirty South. I don't know nothing. Nipsey know that boy. They're around the same age. That boy was 34 years old. He's only like a year or two older than Nipsey. So that's August 2018, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 7 months. He 34, Nipsey was 33. Nipsey's upset about this. And he introduced the young man to me. And that's when he started asking for his mama. He said he wanted to talk to his mama. I don't know why it took so long for him to get round, bring the man to me. Because, you know, last year, but I was like, Nipsey, that's too much. He had brought all them niggas in my damn house. When he first came in, because you know how Nipsey tried to help every goddamn body. And you see now, that's not, these people not his friend. And he had the Mexican in now, in here. And he wanted to talk. He got excited. He said, because she can pass the message to La Familia. And I said, Nipsey, I can't talk to all these people. You is too much. Use a handful of your goddamn self. Now you got a whole line of fuck, like I'm goddamn Southern Belle or goddamn Metro PCS in this motherfucker passing damn message. Nah. Don't bring all them goddamn niggas back in my damn house. And then the one he brought, I did read with his friend Sandman Negus from Urethra. I read him. But it was too goddamn many. Then they tried to double back without him. I said, Nipsey, look, tell them niggas don't come back up here without you. I can't do this. Nah. So I didn't hear nothing. And so I guess he, want to make sure the guy was cool. And so the past couple of days, I said, And I started checking around. I said, you keep talking about Vegas. Yes, but Sabrina, he's learned now all these people not his friend. He don't bring everybody to me no more. They not his goddamn friend. And then he get back on Vegas. I said, Nipsey, what is this about Vegas? Because I know last year he said, I know what happened in Vegas. He comes back and this guy. And I don't know anybody that knows him or know his family, but this has not been solved. When I hear this, I said, whoa. And I started to read it. I said, whoa, a lot of the same shit come up in your reading. It's come up in this guy's reading. And the guy has been unconscious all this time because he didn't have anyone to speak to. And I said, I wonder why didn't he do what Nipsey did? Why didn't he find a spiritual person? Why didn't he find a medium to talk to? I don't know if he knew or if he believed in that type of thing. A lot of people just feel like, well, it's my money, my ability to make money, to hustle. That's all I think about what's in this life. I don't think about in the other. They don't know the other ones exist. And Nipsey did. So Nipsey brings him to me. And he's groggy. He says, oh, let me wake up. He said, finally I can breathe again. I couldn't breathe. And I said, what happened? He said, my chest. I couldn't breathe. He said, my stomach. I got blood in my stomach. I started looking. And I say, wait a minute. They say it was you shot in the chest. You shot one time in the chest. But your stomach. I said, but then again, I looked. I said, the artery was nicked. He bled. Because when they got him, he was conscious enough to drive himself. He was trying to drive himself to the hospital, stopped, told the police. They got him there. He was too late. I said he bled out, and he was bleeding internally. He could still talk. He could move for a little while. I don't have all the details yet. I'm cold. I'm cold. The air is not on. It feels like somebody's rubbing my legs with ice cubes. I'm cold. And he's like, I want to talk to my mom. I want to talk to my family. I guess he has not been able to reach them. I know justice hasn't been done because it comes up with the hangman. Justice card comes up with the hangman and spiritual messages. Or maybe he tried to give messages. I don't know if anybody in his family or his mom tried to speak or been praying or asking someone for help. I don't know if the investigation is open in it. I don't know if anybody's giving it information. I kind of feel from the way these cards are, no. Nobody's come forward with this. Nipsey wanted me to speak, to tell you about this young man, because it looks like nobody's speaking for this young man, and they closed this. Well, there's no statute of limitations on murder, but maybe it's a cold case, even though it wasn't that long ago, just 2 years ago, because nobody is talking about this case. I'm so cold. So I probably will finish it later on if they want to. Say something about it later on, because I don't know what time. Can somebody tell me what time it is? Eastern time. What time is it in Atlanta? Because I think I've introduced enough to you, and I'm going to come back depending on what they say. If I get to speak to this young man some more, because this is a very bad thing. Very unfortunate thing happened to this young man. What I will say, he told me, and I'm trying to understand it all, but I'm so tired trying to get it. And then I got tomorrow, I'm getting a little sleepy. I got to try to get as many orders together as I can. Oh, they won't say anything, Sharon? Yes, because it's inside. It's inside the same way they did to Nipsey. That's why he mentioned, and I see the cases are so similar. Oh, my God. Thank you. Girl, I better get my ass off of here. And I am wide awake now. So I got to make myself wind down. But, I have to do this for Nipsey when he tells me to do something. What he's also telling me that's weird to me, and I'm trying to understand, he said he went to the LA morgue, and this also might be showing up in New York and other places. I saw some dead corpses. It reminds me of the zombie movies, because they dead and some of their bodies still be twitching. Like a zombie, or like it's going to be reanimated or come back to life or something. He showed me these white-looking people. You could see it if the skin is white skin or light skin. When they come in the morgue, they'll say this is coronavirus, but it doesn't look like that. It's something about the drugs coming in from Mexico and overseas. I don't know if even is there any drugs coming through Russia and Mexico coming into LA. Oh, I'm cold. I saw a fly with a maggot. Chevron. I saw a fly associated with this infection, and the maggot, with the fly laying the egg, and the blood inside of the fly, and some of the blood inside of this fly is also human, tainted human blood, with a special virus that is separate from the coronavirus. And it is through this drug. There might be another reason too that Trump is not telling you that they are cracking down on the cartel. They said taking advantage of this bad period because of the coronavirus to try to stop. The hell is that blanket? I just see that shit up there. Blanket. Oh, let me hurry up because I'm cold. Okay, see if they'll tell you something about what I'm talking about. What I seen in some of these corpses, they eyes, the blood vessel rupture. And the blood vessel, the small vessel rupture under the skin. So I seen some of them that had blood in the eye and blood under the skin. Like the blood vessels, like there was a hemorrhage. And the small blood vessels in the body, under the skin. Yeah. And some of them was still twitching. Even though, no, you can't say that, Chaz, because it's not going to happen to everybody. You have to understand there's satanic rituals being done and satanic oaths. What you mean, Sharon? Red as hell. Yeah, some of their skin be red. And some areas look like it be bruised, but it's the small arterioles and veins that rupture. Little, and you can see it under in their eye. Under the goddamn skin, and some of them mouth. But they ain't saying nothing about it. Say they fall dead, but a lot of them is junkies. And two, a lot of them shoot up. And say if they is finna start going through some parts of the homeless population, because the homeless peoples be doing drugs and out there fucking. It's come through drugs and sex. Mainly through the drugs, and say that there's been satanic rituals done. There is a purification and a cleansing. There's a certain amount of sacrifice they must do. Everybody not going to die. But a certain amount of people just going to be, yeah, I was like, boom. Like that. They ain't going to even know like nothing was wrong with them. Like all of a sudden, drop. And then some of them going to have this weird hemorrhaging. I don't know why it's associated, why Nipsey showed me a fly and the maggot, the egg, from it's this certain species of fly. So I don't know if you have flies in LA right now. If you see them, because you know they slick and they nasty and stinking. They sneaky. And they can be in high altitude and weight and hover down. Lay eggs and they bite too. Them fuckers bite and get certain people blood. That fentanyl, yes, he also said it's a synthetic pill. So it looked like the real pill, but it's not the real pill. It's a synthetic pill that got that shit in the pill. Y'all, said some of them they have LA, Russia, Mexico, Nevada, and Vegas, and NYC has a chemical in it that causes a disease into the eyes, the brain, central nervous system called blackout, seizures, eyes to roll back, vision problem, dry mouth, lesion in the mouth and throat, upper respiratory system in the lung. People die suddenly and fall dead with rupture respiratory system. And rupture in the eye and under the skin. And the shit is contagious. So some of them have blood leaking out their eye. So it's also a virus in the drug like cocaine and heroin, the synthetic fake designer pill. So you need to watch these mass fish, bird, frogs, deer, cow, mad cow disease and deaths of these fishes and bird and frog and shit just come up dead. Just fall dead. I also got to do with that 5G and that corona. Horsefly, really? Okay. And get ready because when we deal with the Ethiopian holiday feast come up, as well as it's Islam feast. We need to get ready to participate in. Like I told y'all, the Passover. Get ready. Also, July 30th through July 31st, we dealing with the Ethiopian Feast of Sacrifice. See, y'all need to start doing spiritual things instead of worrying and talking and scared and fretting. Because this is spiritual. A lot of this is black magic that's been done. And you have to do the counter magic. The ones, yes, radiation and doing 5G will come up like radiation. Because it is a form of it. See, I told y'all. Nipsey told me last year with that Elon Musk and putting them satellites up there, that Skynet or that Skylink, and putting all them extra satellites up there and putting them round up in the space and satellites and putting them down on the earth. It was going to bring a lot of death and disease. I told y'all that he said 2020. Go back. I was specific. Elon Musk acting like he want to help and getting them ventilators and shit, and they do that brain mapping shit and put that, swallow that pill or go in your eye or nose one and unlock, put that brain map and trigger that 5G and all that on your damn brain and control you, have that chip and you hook you to a computer. We're going to bring and turn that 5G on. Like that corona field. Going to bring disease, destroy people's body. People going to be falling dead, I told you. And bring in the famine and mass destruction and disease in that chip. I told you. See, so it also causes problem with the hemophiliac. Because you know, hemophiliac have to take a special drug made from blood. So they won't bleed out. They don't clot. But they have to, I think, get some of their medicine through blood from other people. I think they make their hemophiliac blood. Yeah, I said this here. You know, why they sit up and make fun of my ass. Damn, the phone. I got to go. Y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me and giving me the donations and giving the products and the gold cream and contacting me. I'm going to come back in a few days. Get that nanovirus with them particles they released down. And they also dropping human waste out them airplane and them damn cruise ship. That's how it's getting infection in that water and stuff. Dropping the human waste from them airplane and them cruise ship. But and killing them animals and shit. But I'm going to be back soon. I just had to come back and try to tell y'all that. So I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Good night. Thank you. Watching this segment of Alexis K. Tyler, Celebrity Reads.